Shalom from Jerusalem. This is Luden Centeno once again, and I need to inform all my friends and the so-called government here that is running the so-called Interior Ministry that on January the 19th, 2010, Eleanor Golan had issued us a so-called meeting or hearing at the population registry here up the street. And as I was filming there this morning, one of the windows came open after I was doing a small news clip, and they were actually filming me from the window. But I need to tell the Prime Minister of Israel that Eleanor Golan, who works for Mazal Cohen, who Mazal Cohen works for Eli Yishai, the so-called Minister of the Interior, they interviewed me on January the 19th, 2010, and I had with me my attorney who represent the Yehuda Rav law firm, and my attorney's name is Joshua Pex. But I need to tell you, Prime Minister Netanyahu, that Eleanor Golan made an offer to me and my family. She said that I can register as being married to my Israeli Jewish wife, and we have a daughter. But I explained to this so-called Eleanor Golan, who interrogated us, actually me, for 2.5 hours on Judaism, that we were Jews forced to convert to Catholicism during the time of the Inquisition, during the time of Spain. Yet she interrogated me on Judaism, and because I missed one question on Rosh Hashanah after 2.5 hours, she decided to stop the interview and say that my rabbi's papers were not good enough for the so-called Interior Ministry here of Israel. Yet I need to inform you, Prime Minister Netanyahu, that you have many Russians who go to church, who go to Messianic congregations, who eat pig, who sell pig, and don't care much about Judaism here in Israel. We have filed a petition with the Israeli Supreme Court March 14th, and we are challenging the so-called Interior Ministry here in Israel by challenging them with the Supreme Court of Israel. Eleanor Golan had the chutzpah to interrogate me for 2.5 hours, yet she had the chutzpah to go and say hello to my wife, yet she denied me the right to become a citizen here in the nation that I call home, in the nation that my daughter, Efrat, my wife, Efrat, and my daughter, Ronnie Joy, were born. Yet the father cannot work here in Israel. The father, I, have no benefits here in this country whatsoever. Yet you have many immigrants who came from the former Soviet Union who are not Jews by the so-called law of return. Prime Minister Netanyahu, once again, the petition filed to the Israeli Supreme Court March 14th with the Supreme Court Justice Hanan will listen to our petition. If you'd like to call us, you can call the law firm Yehuda Rav 02-537-1777 and tell them this is regarding the case of Luden Centeno. Once again, Eleanor Golan interrogated us for 2.5 hours while my attorney sat in her office and could not even say a word but just take notes. How can this be a democracy in the Middle East when my attorney could not even say one word? Prime Minister Netanyahu, for the sake of the house of Israel. Rambam quoted, if a man desires to come into the house of Israel, you have to take him in. And if he desires to become a citizen, you have to help him become a citizen. That's what Rambam quoted. This is Uriel, LCP, Independent News, Jerusalem, Israel.